What I saw up on the mountain that night, I've never seen before while camping. To tell the truth, I'm not sure if I'll ever return to that spot.
Who knows what that is?
This is Mount Shasta. People have told me to stay away, and now I'm starting to believe them. As night settled in, there was an uneasiness in the air. We all knew this was going to be a night to remember. This is TrailNewbie, powered by Disciple Off-Road.
Alright, so welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad that you're here. By the end of this video, I want to answer the question for you: is Overland Expo worth it? This is my third trip, and I've only been to Overland Expo Pacific Northwest, and I really want to be able to showcase for you the main things that I think make it worth it for me. Number one is the social aspect. There's people there that I only get to see once a year. Also for me, I get to meet subscribers and really be able to tell them thank you so much for supporting the TrailNewbie channel. And the expo brings everybody together for me to be able to do that. Second is obviously all the gear, and it is gear overload. I can't say enough about all the gear options at Overland Expo and all the opportunities to see the most cutting edge products that are coming out for the overlanding community. Now, I'm just about to get to the expo. I'm maybe about an hour away, and now's the perfect time for me to tell you about, you guessed it, Onyx Off-Road. I'm so grateful that Onyx Off-Road sponsors the TrailNewbie channel. And why Onyx Off-Road? Well, I'll tell you what sold me on it. It's the layers. They are constantly adding layers to the map that bring value to you when you're off-road, when you're camping, when you're overlanding. Most recently, dispersed camping layer. They put a layer in there that shows you all the areas where you can disperse camp, and you're not going to get a knock on your window at night from some private property owner. That's huge. Also, cell phone coverage maps were most recently added. That's amazing because when you're off the grid and you need to get a signal just to maybe check in with home, or if there may be an emergency, that can be very helpful as well. So, you know, promo code TrailNewbie will get you 20% off your Onyx Off-Road subscription, and the link, it's in the description. As I said, I'm getting close to Overland Expo Pacific Northwest, so here we go. All right, so made it into the camping area here. Gonna go ahead and get set up. Met up with some friends. We got Nicole over there, Tacoma Ray, and then we got another buddy named Ray here. Logan, Keegan's got his Rivian over here, and probably Mike Flyfisher 530 is gonna make a little visit at some point, but he's over in Premium Camping. Mike, you're so fancy, man. You're so fancy. So let me get set up, and we'll check out what's going on here at Overland Expo.
Camping at Overland Expo is what I would call festival style. The nice thing though, you're not all crammed together. They let you have a little bit of space. Also, you're camping on grass, which is really nice for a change. No dust here at Pacific Northwest, and an overall cooling effect for the camping area. While it might not be everyone's cup of tea, we're not here for the view, we're here for the people. Oh yeah, and the show. This is the single best event in the US to see every type of overlanding gear, hands down.
All right, so I want to take a quick pause in the video to give a shout out to one of the sponsors of the TrailNewbie channel, and that is LASFIT. They are known for making incredible floor mats for so many vehicles, not just Jeeps over here. But as you know, I installed the LASFIT floor mats, and let's go see how they're holding up, and then two, I need to make a little modification to them. So let's go do that really quick. All right, so sunny day, but some rain is coming down, and these LASFIT floor mats are all weather indeed, rain or shine. And I want to show you what I need to do to modify this. I have the Kraken inflation system made by Epic Adventure Outfitters, and as you can tell, it doesn't quite fit here. This part is kind of leaning up against it, so I want to cut that out on the LASFIT floor mat, and let's see how easy that's going to be to do. So here I've just got a regular old pocket knife, and let's see how these cut. Try not to cut any of the air hoses that are back behind here. This thing's cutting like butter. This knife is not even, honestly, anything that special, but check that out. Modify your LASFIT floor mats just like that, easy peasy. Bring this air tube up over, or if I want it tucked under, maybe to protect it a little bit, I am good to go. Okay, so far I'm super happy with the LASFIT all-weather floor mats. If you want to get a set for yourself, they are 15% off using promo code, you guessed it, TrailNewbie. Go check it out today, and now let's get back to the show.
Walking into the expo, I'd say this year the vendor presence and overall attendance seems down in Pacific Northwest. I've been committed to this trip for a long time, and I don't really come here for the gear generally or the huckleberry milkshakes. I come here for the people. Folks you only get to see once a year, and friendships that span from expos to YouTube to Instagram. I love coming here to see my friends.
Ray,
Yes.
you're now officially a YouTube star as of now. Yes.
I don't know if I want to be a YouTube star.
Hey, how was your trip?
It was life-changing.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got a refrigerator.
Life changing. Let me
Everybody told me it was life-changing, and I'm waiting for my life.
I'm gonna go look at it's back here. Oh, look at that. Iceco. What's that, APL 55?
Yeah.
Very nice. I call this the Darth Vader of fridges. Iceco. If you use the promo code TrailNewbie, you probably could have gotten some percentage off, but they talked you into it at Expo.
They did.
Yes.
Actually, it was all Kramer's fault.
Yes. I see. So you're the bad influence?
I am.
Yes.
I spent probably 2 hours.
2 hours convincing him?
Yeah.
Yes. Ray, where's your, what, did you sell your Arctic cooler already? Did
No,
you
but
just...
it's full of clothes over there.
That's where coolers belong, full of
clothes.
Yes, full of
I had
clothes.
to make room for the new fridge.
Yes, very nice. All right, where are you guys headed from here?
We're just gonna go into Sisters for a little while, and then we'll head up into over to that lake I was telling you about that we won't mention on YouTube.
Yes.
You know, secret spots.
Top secret.
Top secret spots.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll head up there for the night, and then we'll head down. Well, we'll have to decide where we're gonna go from there.
Nice.
Be back in the Bay Area on Tuesday.
Love it. Right on.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, man.
All right, so here we've got the ever popular on the trail 4Runner. Not often do you see it pulling something this big. It's tearing it down right now. What can you tell us about your rig here?
So it's a 2016 4Runner, and then this is the Black Series Dominator. They actually don't make this model anymore, but
Okay.
Comes super handy for a family of 5.
Nice.
No issues with fitting in there. Queen size bed on this side, table and bench area, but turns into a bed on this side as well.
So you got a couple spare tires back there.
Yeah.
The suspension on this thing looks crazy.
Yeah, it's an independent
Nice.
suspension, so.
So this thing can go anywhere your rig can go.
Pretty much, yep.
Is
I've
it-
not had any issues.
Is it wider than the rig just slightly,
No,
or maybe
if
just?
it is, maybe like an inch or two, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not, not by much.
Nice,
So.
right on. If people want to follow you on Instagram, where do they go?
Kramer Family Adventures.
Yes, awesome. All right, where are you headed from here? You're
Uh,
not following
No, I'm
Ray.
not. I'm actually going into Idaho,
Ooh, nice.
somewhere between Boise and Twin Falls. Don't really know yet.
Yep.
And then headed back into Nevada near
Love it.
Elko after
Love
that.
it. Right on. Well, it's a pleasure camping with you and hanging
Yeah,
out.
you too.
Appreciate it, man.
Right?
And this is Duke. Duke's a good boy. Huh, Duke? That's what I'm talking about. All right, so I am here with Keegan, known as Keegan Builds, like to me, right? Because he builds all kinds of things. You've seen my Starlink mounts that Keegan has done for me. But the real build is right behind us, which is his Rivian R1T, right?
That's right. Yeah,
See?
that's the
I'm a
truck.
Cybertruck guy, so you're like, we're
Yeah.
supposed to be mortal enemy. No?
No, I think we're the same team.
Oh, we're same team. Awesome. All right.
Us against the world.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, so he's going to give us a quick walk around of his rig. Here we go.
Yeah, so this is a 2022 Rivian R1T, and then up top we've got the Super Pacific camper. This is a company out of Portland. They make super solid campers. Quality is, unlike anything else on the market, I'd say. And then with the way I wanted to build it out, I just wanted to do a couple of unique things for the platform, and so there is obviously a line running up to it. Forget all my junk down there, but it's going up into the truck,
Nice.
and we're just running it on camp mode.
That's awesome.
So this morning when the sun came up, I just hopped on the phone and turned the air conditioner on. So
Love it. Love it.
a little
Love
bit
it.
extra, but yeah, if you want to swing back through here, it's a pretty simple build out. I did so the insulation package, I did the halo lighting up along the roof, which is pretty sick.
Yeah, that looks good.
And then I wanted a really easy build that I can just pull in and out. So there's only 2 bolts holding this bench in place. So it takes about 5 minutes to just pull everything out.
Nice. So it can become a truck again.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, I can use the 4.5 feet of bed length that I have. But a couple of things. So the lagoon table pops down, and then I made sure that when I built this bench and the fridge that I went with, shout out to Iceco, the tonneau cover still closes, so I can actually
Oh, nice.
I
Yeah.
can close this, and it
Yeah,
locks
yeah.
everything down here because I do have the window option.
Yeah.
So if somebody wanted to break in, they'll be greeted with a metal plate. And that's it.
Nice. They're all excited to go and steal your stuff. And
Yeah.
No, it's all sealed up.
This is kind of a hilarious thing. You'll notice the bottles on the
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
So if you actually look and picture it with me, but this was a display stand from a liquor store.
Yes.
So you can see the
nice.
Absolute vodka.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And then I just cut these little bamboo lids and did some soft close hinges.
Some little feet down
And
there.
some little feet and a little soft topper.
I'd
So
say that's pretty genius. You
Yeah.
got the little Howl Mini hiding back there. That's
Yeah.
a nice place for it.
you can check that out. That's a new mount that I just designed.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so this is, I haven't
Oh,
even launched
check
it yet.
that
So
out.
you guys are some of the first people to see that one.
Nice.
But you basically just reach up, there's a pin,
Okay.
you pull that pin, and then you lift up.
That's insane.
So super simple.
Yeah, and that just goes essentially on any type of this molly panel type.
Exactly. This one is the Molly that Super Pacific sells.
Okay.
We'll have some more universal stuff,
Yeah.
but that was the first iteration.
Nice.
And then on the other side is just like a Dometic water jug and
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so it's like kind of minimalist, but kind of not, right?
Yeah,
It's kind of like you got like it's the interior you built out yourself,
Yep,
right?
yep.
And versus some builds it's completely wall to wall,
Yeah.
and so this is pretty modular too. It seems like.
Super modular, and you'll notice like even like the max tracks that like there's lots of stuff in here and everything's on the inside.
Yeah.
I don't really have a bunch of stuff bolted to the top.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
besides the 270 on the outside.
Love it. Awesome.
Yeah, so it's been fun, and look out for some fun new stuff for the platform that I'll be coming up with. But,
Right on.
yeah,
So
man.
people can find you obviously on Instagram,
Yeah,
YouTube.
I got the TrailNewbie shirt. So
Is that TrailNewbie? Wait,
yeah, it is. I'm repping you guys.
Money. There you go.
Yeah, Keegan Builds. That's the YouTube channel. That's the Etsy store. Hit me up on Instagram if you got any questions. Always down to help out and level this community up.
Yeah, man. Awesome. Keegan does awesome work. All his stuff is incredible. Go check him out.
Thanks, guys.
Waking up here, I've got a new piece of gear that I've got to tell you about. In the winter, we all have our diesel heaters. Well, in the summer, I've got something here to show you. It may look a little weird. Some may say it's a little bougie. I say it's incredible. Let's unbox it. All right, so let's get this unboxing underway. And the brand is called a CyberTake. And the AC unit, it's called the S2 Pro. I figured CyberTake, Cybertruck, right? What better place to do a quick unboxing than on the tailgate here of the Cybertruck. What I've got here is the AC unit. Also sent out is a remote control. This actually came shipped separately. And then the third piece that came with it, in my case here, is some sort of protective cover. That's not necessary for everyone, but it's a nice addition to what I've got here. So let's go ahead and get this boxing underway. All right, so let's dive right in. Everything comes with a user manual. Not sure if they just have to do that or what, but who uses user manuals these days? Reaching inside, ooh, check that out. Very nice. It's actually pretty lightweight. I believe it's 25 pounds. So I think this is one of the more lightweight AC units on the market. Looks really good, nice and sleek. Nice little display there. I'll show you how to use it here when I'm back at Overland Expo. Also inside is some sort of jumbo-sized AC adapter. And what's this? Accessory box. We'll find out what's in here in just a second. All right, inside here, all the duct work that you need. There's looks like a couple of them, couple different sizes. These stretch out, as you can see. So satisfying, that sound. And inside of one of these tubes, looks like there's a few little items in there. This is the condensation tube. You plug this into the AC so that the water that it creates, the condensation, drips out. And we have classic AC adapter cable here. And then there's just these little adapters. What this is for is being able to put the ductwork on so that it can snap on and stay in place. So there you have it, all the parts of the CyberTake S2 Pro. But wait, there's more. Remember, I have the remote control and also the protective cover. Let's unbox those real quick. Oh my gosh. This is the worst unboxing ever. Oh my goodness. Who knew unboxings could be so difficult? But try not to actually drop and break this remote. All right. Well, that's interesting. See anything else in here? This box is my arch nemesis. Arch nemesis. CyberTake. Well done on the quality of your boxes. Okay, there we go. Batteries. Everybody needs batteries. Now, this is not a remote like I was picturing it. Normally you picture like a TV remote or something like that. This actually, to me, looks a little bit more like a thermostat. Looks really cool, kind of rugged. And I actually picture myself maybe like Velcroing this inside my tent to the roof. so that you just have a little thermostat just like you would in your house. But pretty cool looking. Last but not least, the protective cover. Oh, there was a strange hair stuck to it. Let's go ahead and open this up. Ooh, nice color. Here we go. And check it out. This is, not sure. I'm thinking more like an accessory thing. Maybe you put the AC adapter in there. And check this out. Interesting. There's a zipper for the bottom here to make the bottom solid. I figured, oh no, what did I just drop? Don't film this part. I've ruined the unboxing. Okay, to me, this is actually really high quality material. Little MOLLE kind of panels to be able to attach things to it if necessary. Does the air conditioner actually fit in here nicely? Sometimes these are so snug, it's like the worst, right? Why don't people make protective covers that have a little extra room so you're not trying to force it in? Let's see what CyberTake did here. And not bad at all. And there you have it, the unboxing. Let's get this all put together back at Overland Expo and get the CyberTake S2 Pro up and running in my tent to cool it off. And cool it off, it did. This AC is plug and play, weighing only 25 pounds. It's IPX4 water resistant. Eco mode only consumes 1 kilowatt hour over a 10-hour period. This AC is capable of rapid cooling as well as heating. If you want 8% off your purchase, use code TrailNewbie. Link in the description. Okay, so there you have it. The CyberTake S2 is all packed up, ready to go. We have the sounds of festival style camping going on in the background. Everything from people laughing and talking to over my shoulder there, they're pumping out the porta potties. So great event. A little less filming. I'm probably going to go into the venue. This is actually the last day and maybe catch a few vendors of some things that I purchased while I was in there. So I'm gonna head inside the gates, get things generally packed up here first, and then I think the plan is for me and Mike to head out right around midday-ish and start heading south. We both got to get south. So let's head inside the venue. To be in my hands.
This is Greg, aka TrailNewbie,
feeling would be like
doing a demonstration with the Insta-Pretty.
Okay, yeah, still, I'm able to scroll, I'm able to go through Instagram, I can, it's basically perfect. And here we go.
And then here you go.
Yes.
And a little shade there for you. You are ready to go, sir.
That is awesome.
360 views.
Can you see your phone in there?
And when you're standing on the side of the road, you just push that out a little bit.
Yeah.
You don't spray on the sides.
I figure you want me to walk around the whole event for you? Just advertise?
That'd be great advertising. That's awesome.
That is pretty cool.
That is called the Insta-Privy, and they have these bags. So these bags to store everything, the tent, the chair.
I actually ended up taking an Insta-Privy home. It's the most compact, simple, lightweight toilet system I've found. Help out a small business here in the USA. Go to instaprivy.com to get yours. All right, so you guys got the most important piece of gear at Overland Expo. Mike, what is that?
Yeah, tell me about this.
Yeah, it's the Huckleberry Smoothie, and apparently you can only get them in the event at the Pacific Northwest.
All right,
they are awesome.
Let's get real-time reaction here. Okay, Mike.
So good.
Keegan, what do you?
I can't top that.
No, I don't know, man. I mean,
Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, it even got like practically like a news channel back
Oh my
here.
God.
That's how big this deal is.
Between
right here.
this and the Insta-Privy you just got, like, I feel like
It's a good combo.
we've leveled up.
Yes,
you know?
no doubt. As I've said before, Expo for me is all about the people. The lone Overlander is one of the most humble, cool guys you could meet. Not only that, but his rig is completely awesome. Check him out on Instagram today, The Lone Overlander.
All right, so got a little expo time, and obviously didn't film everything that we were looking at, but you get the idea. I'm gonna say from a standpoint of hanging out with the people, being with friends that you don't always get to hang out with in this community, the expos are a great option. And then yes, I spent a little money on this trip, just on a couple things that I think is going to improve the overall weight profile of my vehicle, condensed stuff, smaller stuff. So I know from a gear perspective, I got everything that I needed. So coming over to Expo, you're definitely going to have, you know, anything that you want in terms of needing new gear or replacing some gear to reduce weight and size, which is what I did. So we're gonna head out, but I'm gonna tell you, definitely worth it to come out and check out one of the expos, whichever one is closest to you. There's west, there's central, there's east, and then Pacific Northwest. So highly recommended. Gonna go wrap up the rest of the vehicle and meet up with Mike, and then also Chris and his wife Sandy. Gonna go camping tonight near Shasta, I think. Not exactly sure where we're gonna end up, but somewhere. So looking forward to that. All right, so we made it to our camp spot. As you can see, I got Mount Shasta over my shoulder, and nice kind of shady spot here. We're gonna go ahead and start getting all set up. There's Chris and Sandy making their decisions on what is really the most difficult decision in all of overlanding, and that is where to position your rig, and also how to level your rig. It usually takes Mike about 3 to 4 hours to level his rig, which, and usually by the end of it, it's still not level, but I just tell him that it is.
But who always brings the leveling blocks?
This is my guy. This is my guy. Yeah. I don't travel with leveling blocks. I just count on Mike, basically.
That's true.
You have literally slept completely crooked before and let me use your leveling blocks. Yeah. That is a sacrificial heart, a servant's heart, you know, in the overlanding community.
I do it for you, Greg. It's all about you.
Love this guy. Love this guy.
All kidding aside, Mike is one of the best humans you'll meet on the trail. I met him through overlanding, and now he's one of my closest friends.
So the rig is set up and easy peasy with the Ursa Minor. This spot and area in general was found by Chris and Sandy
If you don't already follow them on the old Instagram machine, it's sledgehammer_32. I'll put that link down in the description. Go give them a follow. Just amazing people. It's been so cool to hang out with them so far. We got a great night ahead of us. This night will be even better if Mike cooks. I'm gonna try to get out of like doing anything. Don't tell Mike that I'm just relying on him to actually oh, Mike. Oh, did you didn't hear anything, did you? Yeah, okay, well.
Not at all.
Hey, Mike, do you mind cooking, or like, do I have to?
Oh yeah, like usual, I have to save the day for TrailNewbie with some sort of food preparation. So yeah, I've got some stuff we'll talk about later, but so we got some options. I got also corn on the cob for everybody actually.
All I need is what you said, options.
Yeah, we got options.
I mean, I have bottled water.
You came prepared.
I have bottled water. If anybody wants water, bottled water, yeah, I have it. I've got it.
That'll save the day for us.
It's in my fridge. Yeah. You know, you can live for like 60 days without eating, but you can only live like 3 days without water. So I'm the one who's prepared here, Mike.
Yeah.
That's really it.
I see that.
This is like heaven here.
What do you think of that?
Oh my gosh. Ooh, Kevin. Shout out to Kevin, Rhino
Yeah.
Off-Road. Yeah, I didn't know he has his own pre-made
So what do you
food
think
company.
about that and
Yes.
throwing it in some tortillas, heated up tortillas?
I want all of that.
Okay,
Yes.
there's that corn and cob too.
I think we should also have that.
Okay. Maybe you could boil that up.
Well, I can give you bottled water. I can.
All right, that's right. I forgot. I got to do everything.
I can 100%
Yeah.
boil up what, for corn on the cob?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I think I have those skills. All right. I have failed my mission of doing absolutely nothing for tonight's dinner. Mike is going to make me do the corn. I'm going to have to Google best ways to cook corn, and we'll see how this turns out. Could be sketchy. You know, I said I was gonna not do any cooking, but there I am, making the corn, making the meat, and Mike has the all-complicated task of
Doing the tortillas.
warming up tortillas.
Yeah, you know, it's a tough job.
How did you pull that off on me?
Well, somebody's got to do it, you know?
I'm just saying, I think you just used some real mental games manipulation there,
You know,
because
really what I thought about was how easy it would be to clean this up later.
yes,
So I took the lazy way out.
yes, all
This will
right.
be a lot easier to clean up than what he's going to have to deal with. But I'll
Fun,
help you.
fun, fun. I don't know how this happens. There he is, the greatest tortilla warmer in the history of overlanding.
Such hard
It's a rare sighting
so hard. I'm so
as he
tired.
brings them to the dinner that I basically cooked.
Now can we fit it all on this one table?
Well, we can find a way. Sandy, you need some corn.
Okay.
Okay.
Excited.
It was made with love and Old Bay.
Thank you.
Chris, hopefully it's not terrible, you know?
Heck no, everything's better camping.
Exactly.
Everything.
All right, Michael, get yourself some. All right, so great dinner there, easy dinner,
Food always tastes better when you're out camping. I'm gonna go check out some interesting things over here. We actually had a couple stop by from Utah, so shout out to them if you happen to see this video. And it was cool. Just they kind of didn't know exactly what the area was or so on, but we gave them some advice, gave them a Trail Newbie hat so they can keep an eye on the channel and all of that. But we saw them walking around kind of in circles over here, and just off in this little clearing area. We could not figure out what was going on. Like, are they okay? What's up? Until I walk over here, and let me turn the camera around to see this. The Forest Service does not necessarily really want things like this out in the National Forest, but I will tell you, this is pretty cool nonetheless. And then over here, if we keep walking, there is another giant circle. I'll probably catch the drone, some drone footage of this. And there's like some little lights around the edge, and I have no idea what this is. What's in the middle over here? There's some sort of flowers that people have put there. Some sort of a little, who knows what that is, but there's people who enjoy doing this. So I guess like we enjoy camping, some people enjoy putting rocks on the ground. And oh, there's another one over here, another big circle. Check this out. I bet there's a lot of people who come up to this spot just to see these kind of rock formations that have been made here. Now this is interesting. Check this out. It's a fire ring, and it's been cleaned out and taken care of really, really well. But you can see there's ashes all the way around. So I would think there's been some pretty massive fires in a fire ring this size. That's easily, I'd say 10 feet across. It might not look like it on camera, but somebody has put a lot of work into this. And over there's their firewood supply. So pretty interesting spot. Another little clearing up there that you can camp at. There is some, I don't know, stuff left over here. This is never a good idea to just leave your stuff behind. I mean, I guess unless you are coming back, probably somebody's coming back, but TBD on that. Ray's stuff. So I figure Ray is coming back for his bicycle. Must have gone hiking or something like that. So really cool spot, a lot of clearings, a lot of areas to camp and check things out, and the uniqueness of all of the work of the rocks that people have put out around here. It's pretty neat. So we're gonna go ahead and get the evening started. Probably just gonna chill around camp, not do anything too exciting. Hoping we get a little bit of an early turn in kind of night. I could use some sleep, but tomorrow, not exactly sure where I'm gonna end up in terms of camping. We're gonna have to all split and go our separate ways, but can't complain about a spot like this.
It's trips like this that really give you perspective. How small you really are, and how big God's creation really is. But remember this, you're not so small that you can't make a difference in this world. You may not be building rockets or curing cancer, but maybe, just maybe, that simple conversation, that unexpected kind gesture might change someone's life for the good. So, don't give up. You just might be the difference.
All right, so great morning this morning. We kind of all slept in just a little bit, and I'm not going to tell you how late, but normally camp's buzzing at 6:30 or 7 o'clock, and it's a little later than that this morning, which is very uncommon, especially for Mike. I don't mind sleeping in, but normally Mike is already getting breakfast started and doing all kinds of things in the wee hours of the morning. Today, just go ahead and get packed up. Not exactly sure where the road's gonna take everybody. I know Mike has to be back home, and then Chris and Sandy are gonna head, I think, down the east side of the Sierra. So that puts me heading down the west side on my way home. So we're gonna go ahead, pull everything together, get packed up, and I do want to just say a huge thank you to you as a subscriber and viewer for supporting the channel, supporting what we do here. We couldn't do it without you, so please like, comment. I reply to every single comment on the channel. Sometimes it may take me a little time, but I definitely get to each one. So with that, gonna pull things together here and head down the trail. So as I usually say, thanks for coming along for the ride.
I want to thank you all for watching. I really appreciate your support. So like, comment, subscribe, all that, and maybe check out one of these videos.